Hello and welcome everybody to the first Grand Prix of the Season 10 SLR No Assists League. Yeah, we're driving with no assists today. Nobody's allowed to use traction control, ABS or any of that stuff. We're racing today in Australia. Joining me in the commentary booth, by the way, this is EverSnacksLO. Joining me today is Tunari as our special guest.
Yep, what's up guys?
Right, so, very new tier here. We've had the no assist tier before, but it's very new now because we haven't had one in a while, and it's back now. We're racing with no assist, so these drivers have to know how to control their cars. We also have the season calendar up here, and this tier is so new that we don't even have driver standings available. But you can see the drivers in just a second once we switch to the race. So...
Yep.
Melbourne, what do you think? Melbourne as a season opener, I think it's a bit of a classic.
Yeah, it always goes well with starting the season. It's quite a bit of a tricky track in this game. But yeah, it's overall quite a nice track, so it should be a good race.
Yeah, absolutely. I've always found it very hard to overtake here, so if one of these drivers is good at defending, I think they can really make use of that today.
Yeah,
and hold
definitely.
everybody behind them.
People on equal pace will be struggling to overtake each other because there's not that many like long straights, and the one which is like kind of long after the chicane is after the like fast chicane, so it's quite tough to get a better exit than the car ahead there. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And something we should also mention, we are ready to go on the track now. Joining our drivers here on the track. And there we go, we are in the qualifying session, and you might be wondering, what are these cars? I've never seen this team. Yeah, we're racing with the custom livery, so we've got a few custom teams, and they've made their own very nice liveries, really. I'm just gonna be scrolling through them for you, but as we're still on our outlaps. But yeah, you can enjoy here the very pink livery of Christian and his team. Pink equals fast. We'll see if he's actually going fast.
I hope he is.
Yeah, we should hope so for him, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right, we'll get the track map up. Everybody's on the softs right now, of course, since this season you don't have to start on the tire that you qualify on, so everybody will get the free tire choice.
Seems like Wesley is the first one starting a lap.
I actually believe Ocean Chief is already on a lap right now with his very beautiful black and yellow livery.
Okay. You wanna do the lap order, man?
You can go ahead if you want.
Okay, well we're going to turn 3 already. And then to turn 4, important to keep the car stable. It's kind of quite tricky in this. Then, I think it's 6. It's flat, but it's quite hard to do flat. I think he did it though. And then this fast corner, yeah. Using the track, all of the track to his advantage. And then this modified bit is just all straight. And it leads up in a bit to the chicane, taking at around the 50 meters, and then yeah, you can use the curbs more, but it's quite tricky, so that's good enough. And then I know the name of the corner, but yeah, this quite tricky to get a good exit. And then this is not quite flat, you need to lift and maybe brake a bit. And then this doesn't really matter how you take it, but you need a good line to the last corner. And so you go there now, tricky with the traction, but he seems to get a good exit, so yeah. This is the opening lap. It's 19.2, it's not too bad, I think.
In 19.2, alright, I think that's a pretty good banker lap, but yeah, as I said, I think there's a bit more of the track that Ocean Chief can make use of, so maybe we'll see some improvement from him later. I also believe that some of these guys are going to be able to go faster than him. But we'll have to see about that. Oh, I'm seeing Skin Tony going off track there for a bit. And Kip Up with a 119.4 right behind Ocean Chief, taking that P2. I'm gonna follow the pink guy around because this car is just so beautiful. We're gonna be seeing that one a lot on the screens today. And he's heading through the final corner, going on to the start-finish straight. Eagle Ghost takes pole by just 7 thousandths.
Yep, nothing in it.
Christian can... Oh, that's a good lap.
Oh.
Quite an amazing banker there, so yeah, that's a statement.
Good, yeah, that's really good.
That's definitely a statement.
Yep.
Right, so that's the one to beat then.
Yeah.
Let's
We
see who's
already are
also on the lap.
favorites.
Mazepin is pulling into the pits. Almost
Yep.
everybody. No,
Boosted
actually
into
everybody was out on track, but the first guys are pulling back into the pits now. Boosted
Boosted
Mess.
into P5.
Oh, very good lap from him.
Yep.
I really like. Oh, and Shaka spins
Shaka.
around in this chrome car.
Yeah, it's easy to spin in this corner. The traction is very tricky.
Absolutely. I find it quite interesting to be looking through these this new layout of the track, because I'm still used to the old layout in Australia. Quite nice to see the new one. Just looking for anybody who might be out on the track. I think everybody has pulled back into the pits or is on an in-lap, so
Yeah,
we shouldn't be expecting any hot laps right now. Everybody seems to be on the same timers right now. Everybody just went out for their first lap and now they're pulling into the pits and coming back out again.
Yeah, seems like that is the case. But yeah, so far the Christian is the obvious favorite, as he's being 1.3 seconds clear of P2. So yeah, he's making a statement early on.
Absolutely. Here, let's admire this livery by Le Mat Pilote. Pad Racing Team, they call themselves. Racing in a wonderful blue and light blue livery. Is that a dark blue or is it black? I can't tell.
In black, I think.
Could be black.
Yeah.
And some purple stripes as well. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice. Oh, I think he's cut the corner quite a bit there.
Yeah.
Outlap though, so it doesn't matter. He can do what he wants. Right, I think everybody's back into the... Oh, Boosted Mess actually did a second fast lap, I didn't even realize. But he should be pulling into the pits now. Yes, he does. Right, so let's follow on board this time through this last corner. And Matt goes on to the start-finish straight, getting ready to do his first timed lap. I'm assuming that he invalidated his first lap, so now his chances here. Going into the first corner, he's got a bit of traffic here. A car a bit in front of him that might be slightly distracting, but oh yeah, using much of that curb. Bit too much. Invalidated.
Yeah, invalidated. Yep.
Shame for him, but we'll go right over to Samim and finish the lap with him. Bit out braking himself here. A little bit of a lockup. Through the chicane, very nice. Accelerating here, almost full throttle. Oh, and that's another lockup. Did he not practice enough? Come on, Samim, you gotta brake earlier. Right, going through this half straight now. Taking all that speed. That's what you couldn't do in the past because there was a chicane in the middle of the straight. Heading in here, yeah, that was good braking. Oh, almost lose control there.
Yeah, it's quite tough to go over the curb.
Absolutely, that's such a tricky corner and so easy to spin out there. The very tight corner here has changed a bit as well, going through here. And it's only 2 corners left. Very tight one, very slow one here as well.
Yep.
Already accelerating.
It's a good line.
And onto the start-finish straight. I think he could have taken the inside there a bit more towards the apex, but possibly, we'll see what the lap time says. It is a 120.0.
Yeah, it's
right.
decent.
What we did not mention, by the way, Boosted Mess P5. He's done. Oh, and there's.
Oh, R-Gamer.
Oh, yeah, R-Gamer, 4th position with his purple car.
Yeah.
Right, are you seeing anybody on going for a hot lap right now? I see Lepson. Lepson has been pretty fast in the past, and he's on his first hot lap because he probably invalidated his first one as well.
Let's look at him. Yeah. To the chicane. Yeah. We went a bit wide, but the game didn't invalidate it, so it's all fine. And then to here, braking at the 50 bottom basically. Yeah, went a bit wide again. And then to here, almost flat basically. Oh, well, not almost, you have to almost brake and here. Of course, on this corner it's so easy to spin. Yeah, did that decent enough. And what's it gonna be? 20.5. Yeah, it's, I mean, P9. It's decent.
Yeah, lots of these drivers in the 120s, so I'm
Yep.
I'm expecting them to be pretty close in the race as well. Also, lots of drivers in the low 19s. Just as I say that, Kebab also pulls into 119.2 and joins Ocean Chief and Eagle Ghost for P4 for now.
Decent lap by him in the battle for the top 3.
Oh, look at it, who's heading towards the finish line. It's Christian again. Can he improve even more? Honestly, with the discussion we're having in the chat... Oh, was that not a...
Oh, he's starting a lap now, I think. Seems like it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Prix took that very line nicely. Good exit through to the straight, and then on the turn 3.
Wait, about the discussion in the chat, I should just mention it as well. This is the no assists, no aliens tier. No aliens meaning all the fast drivers are not allowed, so if Christian goes too fast, they might even have to move him to tier 1. But he's putting in a new purple sector in sector 1. Going even faster now.
I mean, looking at this, he's definitely like, you know, a good pace. Tier 1 pace, maybe. See the chicane then.
He did kind of say it. His team name is pink equals fast. He is pink and he's fast, so at least he wasn't lying.
Yeah. He's putting on a show for that. Amazing laps.
Yeah, and especially here in Melbourne, it's gonna matter where he starts the race. With no assists, there's always a bit of a risk. There's always drivers who make some mistakes, possibly even at the race start. So you want to be as far ahead of the rest of the drivers as you can, and he improves by 6/10. Now that's an insane lap.
I mean, that's faster than what I did yesterday. No, not yesterday, on Friday.
Yes, a very, very good qualifying lap, and with no assists, no less. So not getting any help from the game here. We'll head on board with Eagle Ghost real quick, because I think he's also going for a... No, he's on an in-lap, I believe. Yes, he's pulling into the pits. Is anybody staying out? Who can we follow? Mazavins, possibly. Yes, Mazavins on an out lap. Samim also going for a second out lap right now. Ocean Chief on an out lap, he might be one to watch. Yeah, we can see Mazavins here heating up his tires. And this orange Mazza spinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought fidget spinners were out, but it seems Mazavins has decided that he's taken one onto the track.
He's bringing them back into fashion.
Well, we'll see what happens in the race. If he spins, then I think that nickname's gonna that's gonna stick, surely.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going through the last few corners. By the way, I'm seeing some graphical glitches right now. I think I might have to fix that if it gets any worse. If there's any audio issues, anybody watching, just let us know. We'll try to fix everything. But now we'll follow Mazavins on his lap. Taking first corner really tight. A bit of curb on the... Oh, that was a bit unsafe, I'll say. He tried a bit too much there and his car just couldn't stick to the track. Braking pretty hard here. Not quite using all of the track. I think he could be going quicker, but he might just be getting used to no assists. I don't know if... Do you know if Mazavins usually drives without assists?
I'm not sure, but I think he usually does use assists. I'm not sure which ones does he use, but I think he does normally use assists. So,
yeah, I'm assuming traction control at least. I think that's something you can see from these drivers when they just squirrel around with their cars a bit much. That's a sign for them being used to... Oh, and that's the invalidation. Yeah, it's really easy to invalidate in that chicane. Really easy. I'm gonna go on board with Ocean Chief, our third place so far. Mazavins is getting out of the way.
Flying the flag high for the Team Old Spice, I think it is.
Yes, Old Spice.
Yeah, it's a good team name.
Well, probably used it to shower this morning, but did it help?
See?
Seems so, yes!
Yep, into the 18s. Good lap.
Absolutely. Well, we'll have to see if Eagle Ghost or Kebab can do something to beat him here. Samim also P6 now. I think he's just taking that position.
Kebab improving by 4/10. Oh, he's... Oh.
Oh, he was. Well, you shouldn't curse people. It's your first day on the job and you're already cursing people.
Yeah, seems like a good, like... Oh, he stopped. Okay, he's back in moving.
I love that matte purple color. It's really nice. I like the matte finish.
Yeah, it looks like quite nice, yeah. Do we have anyone else on a lap? Samim is on a lap?
I think Samim wasn't improving. Yeah. And Eagle Ghost should be on a lap right now. I'm just trying to see what his first sector looks like, if he's improving. He could be able to beat Ocean Chief here. Oh, that's a bit off track. Taking a bit of the grass with him.
No, it's just bug. Yeah, he's a bit down on his own time.
Yeah, pretty much matches himself there.
Yep. A bit of traffic here, all of them get... Oh! Yeah. All of them get out of the way relatively nicely.
Yeah, it's just a lot of traffic on this track. Everybody seems to be out at the same time. I think Skintoni just took P10, by the way.
I think Eagle Ghost isn't on a lap. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so he's probably gonna try again from the looks of it. I'm not seeing a timer. Oh, 2 minutes. 2 minutes left in the session, so yeah, he definitely does have time for another lap if he wants to. And he does seem to be going for it, yes.
We have Wesley on a lap, improving by 2/10 to the furthest sector.
Christian, by the way, also going for another lap, not improving. But he might improve, we'll see in just a second.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on Wesley as well at the same time. He goes too wide, but the game doesn't validate it, so it's fine.
Christian really keeping the car so stable. You see that it's trying to fight him, but oh, there's a lot of traffic here again. Yeah, as I said, it's a quite short track, there's a lot of corners, and everybody seems to be wanting to take as many laps as they can, probably taking all the practice they can get here in qualifying before the race starts.
Yep. Christian now coming to the flat bit, the modified bit.
I don't think he can improve with that much traffic. We'll see what the Sector 2 says. Oh, he's actually just down to 10th. That's quite amazing. Oh, and he's off track. There we go. Into the wall.
Oh, no.
That lap's over.
Yep, it's done and dusted.
Oh, by the way, Eagle Ghost also off track.
Oh. I think it was just... I don't know. I'm not sure that actually...
I think he might be getting out of the way so he can try for another run.
The game has spun in turn 1.
Not sure if he has enough time though. Kebab also going over the start finish one more time for his final lap. Our gamer reset spun, so nobody really improving right now because everybody's busy spinning. Shaka improving by 1/10 in the first sector.
Oh.
Christian into pits now. I do like the idea of Shaka having a shark sponsorship. A Sharka sponsorship, if you so will.
Yeah.
Even though the team is called Boostalaka, so his teammate Boosted Mess in 10th right now.
Yep. Is Kebab on a lap? I think he is.
I think he is, yes. But he's running into some traffic here right now.
Yeah, well they get away the way quite nicely there.
Shaka stays P7.
Kebab is improving by basically half a tenth. So very marginal. But he will get past Eagle Ghost.
Oh, there's a car on track!
Yeah, that was very close.
Yeah, that's not where you want to keep your car parked.
Oh.
That's not good.
See if Kebab can finish a lap. He might get past.
Ah, big lockup. Big lockup in the penultimate corner.
And a bit wide maybe on the last one. Let's see now. Last line. No, he doesn't improve. Just barely.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he could
have almost gotten P3 there, almost.
Yep. Very close.
Laps on the last one we're missing, by the way, is pulling into the pits right now, so no more attempt from him either.
Yep. So this is the grid for the race.
Yeah, I think especially in Nana tier, no assist here, there's gonna be a lot of drivers not setting as many fast laps as they would like. It's really easy to invalidate when you're using no assist, and it's especially really easy to spin. If you're not used to no traction control, then you're just around and your lap is gone. Basically, we saw a lot of spinners today. I think that's gonna continue until these drivers get properly used to the car without the assists. Anyway, like you said, here's our grid. So will you take us through the grid?
Yes, I will when we get to the screen. Yeah, so Christian taking a dominant pole by 1.6 seconds. We have Ocean Chief in P2, Eagle Ghost P3, Kebab, Other Gamer, Samim, Shakalaka, Wesley, Snedhenki, and Boosted Meth running out the top 10. Outside of the top 10 we have Skin Tony, Lemat, Pilot. I think that's how it's spelled. Then Lepson and Masevitz. Is there more people? Because I can't see further.
Yeah, there's only 14 today. There's 19 drivers racing in no assist tier overall, but not all of them are present today. So that is the grid. So, we are getting ready for this race. I'm really excited. I think that the overtaking has improved a bit since the track changes. So, maybe some action will happen at least. But also, always really risky, this track. It's really easy to spin in some of these chicanes, especially if you push a bit too much. And it's... Of course, these drivers are going to be wanting to push as much as they possibly can. But...
Yep.
Yeah, gotta be hard.
Yeah.
Might just be a race of attrition today.
Yeah, race of surviving and not spinning.
Exactly.
Formation lap is still, I think, off, because the game is in a horrible state.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I did not even know about that.
We tried it in tier 1 by accident and it was not good. It didn't work.
Yes, I'm assuming that it goes right on. Yeah, the lights are on. Yep. 3, 4, 5.
5. Off we go.
And it's the pink car by Christian still leading them, yeah.
Yep.
Kebab is taking that inside line, very beautiful, but now he's gonna get cut off a bit.
Yep.
Losing in position to our gamer there. Shaka dropping down a bit, but Christian just so dominant. Keeping that first position so easily. Our gamer really pushing here, taking the inside line on Eagle Ghost. Our gamer and Kebab now fighting really hard for position here. Boosted, yeah, just getting a pretty good start. Oh, our gamer getting cut off by these guys in front of him. And now he's getting...
as well.
Yeah, right.
He backs out. Yep.
So a lot of drivers here backing out of their moves, just trying to keep it a bit more careful. Like we said, it might be a race of attrition, so staying alive is going to be very important here. Snellhenki fighting his way up through the Booster Laka team.
Yep. Oh, okay, didn't go for it, luckily.
Out in front, only 6/10 between Christian and Ocean Chief. Ocean Chief doing very well to hang on to the back here. Off Christian. Oh, big mistake from our gamer, almost running into the back of Kebab.
Let's try and see.
Oh, Mazovitz has spun around in this fidget spinner.
Oh no, so the name is true.
And Samim as well. Samim's around right behind him, spinning in sympathy. Oh, no. Our gamer, by the way, slipstreaming here off Kebab, but it seems that his setup is not quite made for the straights here. Kebab easily keeping him behind. So, I totally forgot, I'm not even showing you the relevant information. Position changes. Skin Tony getting a really good start.
Yeah,
Matt, by the way, pitting. Must have been some issue there. We're not as interested in the track map, I think. Let's go for track map.
Other gamer going for a move on Kebab.
Yeah, taking the outside here around this new straight.
Yeah, but then return to the inside once we get to the chicane. Seems like he's getting the move already done. Yeah, Kebab backs out of it. Yep. Nice move.
Yeah, I think a lot of the stuff here is going to be about keeping your nose in front once you head into the corner, so you can then make the overtake stick by just taking the perfect racing line, and the other guy has to back out.
Yep. Ocean Chief still hanging on to... Yes, he is. He's hanging on to Christian.
Yeah, really impressive. Only half a second behind.
Yeah, Eagle Ghost has dropped off them though, so it's a 2 waters race for the lead. Yeah.
Yeah, and fastest lap for Ocean Chief as well. He's really benefiting off the slipstream.
Showing the brilliant race pace, I'm sure he has.
Oh, and our gamer already taken a penalty.
Yep. And Boosted Mess took one as well. I'm not sure when, but...
Something... Oh, somebody's around! That's Eagle Ghost! Eagle Ghost has fun. Yeah, so that's gonna be awful for him. He's gonna be at the back now. Can he stay in front of Mazavins? I think so, yeah. I think he's getting back onto the track now.
Yep.
And we're starting to see some gaps form now. Ocean Chief almost a second behind Christian. I think Christian must be pushing really hard now.
Yeah, he has used a bit of his battery, yeah.
Both of them have, but Ocean Chief just quite not able to stick to the back of him. Actually, no, using his battery a bit more. He needs to stay in that DRS window, and he knows it.
Yeah, he locked up, and that has ruined it. It's now 1.7 seconds, 1.6. So,
yeah, almost feels like the race might just be over unless something really bad happens to Christian here at some point.
We'll see. Still a long race. Anything can happen.
Absolutely, and one spin, like we've seen, lose you about 10 seconds or more. Oh, was it Mess pulling into the pits? Did he have a crash somewhere? Is he just not happy with his tires? Oh, still not showing the tires. I apologize so much. Right, very different tire strategies. Oh, and that of course explains it. Christian. Oh, yeah, he did drive through. Did he?
Yeah.
Did he jump the start?
Maybe. I mean, that's the only one I can imagine where you can get the lap.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I did not realize that. Have to admit. Right, we'll follow Lepson for a bit because he's the only one who's actually in the DRS window right now. In his white and red car, looking slight bit like an Alfa Romeo, and in front of him is the classic Alfa Romeo driver Snell Henke, who's in the old Spice car right now. Yeah, and Lepson gaining hard, very hard.
Because his battery, so it seems like he's maybe using lower wings.
Yeah, seems like it. He's definitely catching up very hard, but the slipstream also seems to be quite effective today.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think it's quite effective. Yeah, he has a look on the inside, but doesn't go for it. Stays behind.
I do want to mention very respectful driving so far. I haven't seen any collisions. I don't know what happened to Matt earlier because he did have to go for a pit stop and I think possibly a wing change. So something must have happened to him, but I'm not sure what. But apart from that, definitely very, very clean driving from everybody so far. Except for penalties, of course, because Shaka has also taken 3 seconds now. Maybe just trying to prove me wrong here.
Yeah. But so far it's quite clean, yeah. Considering this is no assist tier, so it's quite like most people are getting used to driving without TC.
Oh, Mazavins is out!
Wait, he's into the wall.
I think he retired.
I think he retired the pits, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just given up on this race. He spun.
Spun.
Oh no! I shouldn't have looked at him. That was sorry, Samim. I apologize.
From bad to worse for him.
Absolutely, but maybe he'll be able to have a bit of a fight now with Matt because those guys are getting a bit closer to each other. I do want to mention tire strategies real quick. We're seeing Christian on the hards, so that's very interesting. He wants to go very long into this Grand Prix. And then behind him we have Ocean Chief and our gamer both on the softs, both trying to challenge from the race start. I think it worked for our gamer. He had a pretty good race start. Then Kebab, everybody else down to P10, everybody on the mediums. So those guys cannot gain any positions through their tire strategy, except maybe they can just undercut by 1 lap or so. I think undercut is pretty strong on this track. Oh, we're seeing some overtakes. Never mind, we're seeing a spin by Snell Henke. Oh, that's a shame for him. He had he had a pretty good race up until now. I'm assuming... Oh, Bussemes is catching up to him as well. I do remember Schnellhenke saying a while ago that he doesn't have as much time to practice. So maybe that's just the issue, because when you're running no assists, especially with no racing line, I find it very hard. You just don't get enough practice to get used to the tracks. So that could be an issue for Schnellhenke here, because he is a very capable driver, and he's also very good at just keeping the car on track for the whole race.
Indeed. We only have currently, I think, 2 guys in the DRS of the car ahead, and that's... Oh no! I've cursed him again, Shakalaka spun.
Oh, you just stop looking at people. Shaka was so close. And now Lepson and Wesley. I gotta look up their team name real quick. I'm sure it's something funny. Yeah, they're called Team No Talent, but look at that talent. They've caught up to Shaka.
And Christian putting on a fast lap again.
Oh! Almost wants to take Ocean Chief with him through that corner.
Yeah.
Might want to try to push him a bit if he's going too slow for him. Lepson, by the way, in the pits. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very early pit stop. What's his AI doing? No, what was that himself?
I think that was himself. I'm not sure. Changes a wing and going to the pilots.
Yeah, so might have had a bit of a...
Lemats penalty. He's ghost. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, he's ghosted from me as well. I think his connection might just not be the best, because it definitely doesn't look like an AI is driving.
Well, Samim spun again.
Oh, Samim, you gotta keep the car on track.
Nightmare for the... Oh! Again, yeah. Now the tires are completely gone.
Samim, I know your team is called the Shameltons, but, you know, that doesn't mean we have to shame you for this, right?
Yeah, oh. Okay, this is getting a bit tough.
Is he doing donuts?
No, he just spun again. The TLC champion not looking very good in there. No assist. Well,
Ocean Chief already in the pits on those softs, so maybe trying to undercut our gamer quite by a bit here, or just covering the undercut.
I'm not
so
sure
that's
those
a
will take
2-stop.
to the end.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 2-stop strategy from him, surely. Yep. Wesley doing an attack on Shaka here, taking the inside line. Ocean Chief also pulling out of the pits here. Oh, very close between them. He caught it! That's amazing.
Yep.
And behind them, Eagle Ghost and Ocean Chief also fighting now. Eagle Ghost came out right.
Oh. But Eagle Ghost has 1 minute tires, let's see.
Yeah, and the tire temperature does matter a lot in this game.
Yep. The cold tires are like undrivable almost.
But Ocean Chief does make them work. He can't really hold on to the back of Wesley, but it's enough to keep Eagle Ghost behind.
Indeed.
Here on the straight, Eagle Ghost gaining and gaining, but is it gonna be enough to start an attack here? I don't think so. We'll have to see how they go through the chicane.
Ocean Chief got a better one, I think. Yeah, he's not gonna get a move here. Oh, yeah, wait, our gamer into the pits.
Okay, so our gamer now also pitting, matching the strategy of Ocean Chief, doesn't want to get undercut.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to see where he comes out now. Eagle Ghost is gonna launch an attack now because he's got the DRS. Ocean Chief does not have the DRS open. Wesley is attacking Shaka at the same time. Out of the pits, we have our gamer behind the first pair of battlers. Comes out right in front of Ocean Chief. Ocean Chief launching an attack with his slightly warmer tires, with the mediums as well. Yep. Taking the outside line, easily past him before the end of the straight. Oh, very close.
Yeah, but keeping it clean. Which is the... Oh, the game is going a bit wide with the cold tires, and he's letting Eagle Ghost through. Okay.
Oh, what? Something at two.
Yeah.
Did Ocean Chief just lose position somewhere, huh?
What? Yeah, maybe. What's happened? Did he spin on something?
Interesting. He just jumped down some positions. I don't exactly know what happened there, to be honest.
Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting.
Now this is the time where I'd love to have an action replay.
Okay, Ocean Chief seems to be lagging.
Yeah, Ocean Chief has jumped back another like 7/10. We'll have to see if he jumps back up the standings in a bit.
Yeah.
But the other drivers don't seem too confused so far. They seem to be driving along normally. Wesley going a bit too wide here in the last corner. I think he's struggling a bit with understeer. And that allows Shaka a better launch out of these corners, meaning he can go faster on the straights. Yeah, Shaka definitely has to... Oh! Why do I speak? Why do I speak? That was a mistake. I'm sorry, Shaka. I was just about to say that you have the better racing lines. But yeah, just pushing a bit too much, getting onto the throttle a bit too early. Getting a bit unlucky there, I'd say. Wesley really struggling for some reason as well. That's odd.
Yeah, he's usually quite good.
I'm wondering if he's seeing an invisible Ocean Chief in front of him.
Oh.
Our gamer now using his battery very hard. Oh, and he has caught up to the other two, so it's definitely a triple fight here.
Good exit.
Really good, yeah, really good exit from our gamer.
Oh!
Oh, they touch! Ah, that was a bit.
Oh, Eagle goes off the move. On the outside, he keeps his pin down. Yeah.
And Ocean Chief has also caught up to them now.
Yep.
Our gamer taking the inside line. He's defending from Ocean Chief now, but he's having a look towards the inside there, sticking his nose in there. Just that slight bit. We have to see who gets the best exit out of here.
A bit of water thing, I think.
Maybe look at all these rear wings. Yeah, Ocean Chief is moving all over the place right now. I think he's just not got the best connection to us or to the host. Oh, very slight contact there. But Eagle Ghost is gonna be so happy about this. He can just drive away from them now.
Oh, side by side now. Ocean Chief backs out.
Yeah, Ocean Chief definitely one of those smart drivers. He knows when to back out. He knows when to go for the attack, and he's just gonna wait it out for now. Oh, that looked a bit. That looked a bit scary there. Yeah, Ocean Chief's car just moving a bit more than it should. Something's not right with the connection.
And while that other game had passed Wesley, but he has the penalty, so that will.
Oh, what happened to Eagle Ghost?
Oh,
Eagle Ghost has spun. Yeah, so he's losing the positions that he's just made up. That's a shame for him, and it's also Boosted Mess past him. So Booster Laka, both of those drivers are passed.
Oh, Ocean Chief challenge.
Oh, he's going for the attack. Yeah, he knows when to go for it. He's got the DRS now, and he's going to use it.
He doesn't have much better. Let's see. Oh. Yep, Wesley keeps position. Yeah.
Oh, I'm wondering if Wesley doesn't see Ocean Chief's car in the position that it actually is, because that would definitely cause issues.
Yep. It will.
Our gamer is now the happy third, who can just pull away, by the way. So Ocean Chief's gonna waste his time battling Wesley here. Wesley on much older tires. He's probably gonna have to pit soon.
Well, he's been the whole race so far on the mediums, and those are quite well out at this point. Ocean Chief going to the outside. Now it's a switch back to the straight, getting a better exit. He's boosting. Outside.
Oh, that's a wonderful switchback.
That's beautiful, actually. Yep, he gets the position, seemingly.
Yeah, great move.
Yep.
Definitely, really good from him.
Good racecraft from Ocean Chief.
But now, of course, Wesley with the DRS assistance, he might have a chance to get him back.
Oh, Kebab pits. He's coming out now.
Yep, and he's still out in front of our gamer, so he's kept that position.
Yep, but our gamer. Oh, Wesley penalty.
Wesley with a penalty and boosted Messner with the DRS assistance challenging his teammate of Shakalaka. Oh, our gamer versus Kebab. Really close battle here as well. The two purple cars.
Our gamer gets hit with the one of the tires.
Yeah. We'll have to see how it looks at the end of the race when Kebab tires are the fresher ones.
Yep. Oh wait, Wesley's spun, I think.
Yeah, I think he must have gone around.
Yep. And Christian still so very much dominating the race. 23 seconds ahead of Skintonic and the fast lap.
Yeah, it's incredible. I think he might be pushing to just go for a fastest lap and then pit soon, because nothing can really hurt him here. He's got probably a free pit stop at this point.
I think he does, yeah. I'm not sure how much the delta is. Oh, Skintonic pits.
Well, now he definitely has a free pit stop because it's gonna be 38 seconds. That's a crazy gap to second. I think they might just kick him out of Nana Tier. Or I've heard it called Nana Tier, as in banana. But now Kebab on the attack. He's taking that position back from our gamer, or at least trying to. Taking the outside line.
Side.
And it is enough. He takes the position for now, and he has the DRS still. On the
again, coming back at him. Doesn't quite have the straight line speed. Dives to the outside though.
Oh, Ocean Chief is trying as well. Oh, very wide from Kebab. Yeah, that was a mistake by him.
Oh, side by side.
Oh, and Ocean Chief drives into the back of him.
Yeah, he couldn't turn up. So slow to
that was just really unlucky with Kebab going too slow there. He didn't have a good acceleration out of the corner before, and then he just couldn't. Oh, I hope Ocean Chief doesn't have a lot of damage. That would be a shame.
Yep. You could see the wing. The front wing seems fine, but there is often invisible damage. Can't tell.
I'm also seeing a new three-way fight. I don't know where it came from, but it's definitely here between Shaka, Schnellenke, and Lepsen. We also want to keep an eye on the top three, of course. Christian far away from everybody. He's gonna have two free pit stops soon. But Kebab and our game are still very much fighting. And now with the DRS, Kebab is gonna be launching an attack, I'm sure. And he does. They both weave. They weave around the straight.
Yep.
Our gamer here trying to break the toe. He's also realized how important that wouldn't.
Eagle goes in the pits, by the way. Going to new HUDs.
Yeah, I think.
Wait, was he on the HUDs already before?
I'm not entirely sure. I think he started on mediums.
Okay, yeah, well. Yeah, I wasn't completely sure, and it showed like he put off the HUDs, but it bugs sometimes with that.
Yeah, I think he's going for. I think he's going for a one stop from medium to hard.
Chaka almost spun again. I need to stop spectating him.
You really do. You've been cursing him ever since qualifying. Crazy. Kebab still within 4/10 of our gamer. That's a really close fight here. We'll see the next attack on the start-finish straight, I'm sure. Oh, I love the matte finish on this car. It's really nice.
Yeah. The limit is quite cool.
Yeah, so if anybody from the admin team is listening, we're loving the freedom that these drivers are given with their liveries. But now Kebab on the inside, he's diving for the attack. Oh, side by side touching a bit there, I think, tire to tire. And it's gonna be DRS again for Kebab. I think that's gonna be enough of an advantage.
Yeah, stays to the inside.
Matt has, by the way, retired in the pits as well now.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate.
When did this happen, by the way? Skintoni has suddenly caught up to our gamer and Kebab. Have they been fighting so much that Skintoni has been given a chance to catch up?
Yeah, possibly. There's a yellow flag. What's going on?
Yeah, I think that's the Phantom yellow flag. I think we've actually had that for a bit now. No, somebody's actually spun now. But I think that the yellow flag was first. No, that was the retiring car from Matt.
Oh,
for some reason it pulled out of the pits.
Yeah, sometimes it does that. the game is again in a difficult state.
Well, that's just a given.
Yeah, nowadays.
Talking about F1.
Yep.
Oh!
A big moment for Skintone keeps it on the track though.
Yeah, that was just a bit of a wiggle there.
Yep.
But that means he's not gonna get. Oh, actually, pretty good exit here. He might get a chance to get back at our gamer.
Not quite.
Not quite. Yeah.
DRS. Yeah.
Yeah, our gamer also with the DRS, both of them.
Ah, he might be able to change now. Nah, not quite. Other gamer also with the DRS, so can't do much.
I'm gonna be following Wesley here on the start-finish straight, but in front of him, Schnellhenke on some old mediums with the DRS assistance, now catching up to Shaka again.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't spin.
Let's talk about the grand scheme of the race for a bit. We've got Christian still out on those old hards. He's gonna easily defend his first place once he pits. He could even pit with wing damage and he'd still be first. But then behind him, a lot of people on the hards. I'm not sure if our gamer can make it to the end on those hards. He's had those for a bit now. Ocean Chief most definitely not going to be able to go to the end.
Yep. No, I don't think so. Those mediums wear out quite quickly.
We'll interrupt for a second because Wesley is launching an attack on Schnellhenke here, but around the outside, I don't think he's going to be able to make it stick.
Oh! Very close. Oh.
That looked dangerous.
Yep. Quite close for the coming to the back of Snelle.
Yeah, and Schnellhenke, of course, also. Oh, and there's the contact. Wesley just driving into the back of him there. Yeah, I think that is the classic no assist issue. These drivers are not 100% confident in their braking point, so they can sometimes just get surprised by the driver in front. And well, of course it's a shame, but it's just what happens when the drivers are not fully confident in their car. So let's hope there's no wing damage here for Wesley, but he seems to be doing well so far.
Snelle 3 seconds.
Right, I'll just show the penalty situation for a bit. Christian,
Christian's pits now coming out on the mediums. And those will go to the end easily.
I've got to admit the pink is starting to hurt my eyes, just slightly. It is very pink.
Yeah, it is too much pink.
I'm interested in seeing how much time he has to keep up. I'm sure it's still going to be more than 20 seconds.
Yeah, seems like 28, 27. It's coming down because cold tires.
Oh, that's insane.
What's the penalty situation looking like?
Yeah, we'll just look at it for a bit here.
Oh, the game is going for a move. Does he get it? Yes. Nice move.
We'll have a quick look here. Ocean Chief in the pits. He's going for another set of mediums as we expected. Oh, did you look at Shaka? Did you look at Shaka again?
No, I'm innocent this time. I have an alibi, maybe.
Ocean Chief out of the pits and Lepson is attacking him right away.
Can he make the move? Not quite so far. Yeah, I think Ocean Chief stays ahead.
Yeah, I think he's lost his chance now. He would have had to attack right away. Lepson doesn't seem very confident in the gas pedal right now, and the throttle.
Yeah.
I think he needs a bit more experience racing without all the assists, and he'll be into the fight, let's say. I gotta really quick change some graphical settings because I'm getting really annoyed by the glitches. I've gotta admit, I cannot find the DLSS settings.
Wait.
Ah, there it
I
is.
think
There it is.
yeah.
Please don't crash. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now the issue is I can no longer quit out of the settings.
Can you not? Oh no, yeah. A friend of mine had this bug once. I'm not sure how we got it fixed.
Well, I'll just restart the game real quick. We'll leave you alone with the wonderful sounds of Tunari's voice for a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure they like it. But yeah, there's not much going on, so...
Yeah, I figured there were quite big gaps between these drivers,
Yeah.
so...
Only one who is like close is Kebab to other gamer, but he's not making a move at the moment, at least.
Yeah, I think Kebab just hanging back for now. Those two guys, they're just gonna stay in formation for a bit, and then at the end of the race, in the last few laps, I'm sure that we'll see something happening.
Yeah, Kebab might just also stay behind because other gamer has 6 seconds, so he can just stay behind him.
Yeah, he wants that DRS assistance for sure.
Yeah. Skin Tony also with 6 seconds, but he won't lose places because Eagle Goose is 21 seconds behind. And Wesley 3 seconds, Shakalaka 3 seconds, and Snelle 3 seconds.
Though something to keep in mind about this race is there's been a lot of position changes, well not position changes, but changes in the gaps between the drivers that have been happening very quickly. So it just takes a few laps and suddenly somebody's caught up by a few seconds, because these drivers are, I'll say, somewhat inconsistent today. Both in spinning, taking time penalties, but also just in their pace. So, you know, they might be a few seconds apart one lap, and then they might just be right behind each other the lap after. I'm now back into the race, and the glitching should be fixed now, hopefully. We'll see.
You never know. You might fix one thing and break 2 others, you know?
Yeah, I think that's actually how it's looking right now.
Oh, I think Skin Tony spun.
Alright, we'll have a quick look at Skin Tony, we'll get everything set up, and then we'll head back into the settings. Yeah, Skin Tony quite a bit behind Kebab now, that's a shame for him.
Yep.
We'll have another look at the tire situation. So all those tires right now for Lapson and our gamer, but they should be able to make it to the end of the race, I think. And Wesley spun.
Wesley, okay. Oh no, yeah, he spun.
Wesley's around and he's gonna get lapped. Christian has just lapped him. Wow, he's just insanely fast.
And 19.9 also.
Crazy.
Yep.
That is better than the qualifying laps of half of the field.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Absolutely crazy how fast this guy is.
Yep.
I want to have another quick look at the graphics settings. Just 1 second, please. I'll just turn off my ray tracing for now, and that might fix some of the issues here. I got the same issue again. I'm stupid. Okay, I'm not gonna try anything again. Not during the race.
This is a production value. Don't worry, guys.
Slightly scuffed streams are just
yep.
You know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, and we'll be back with the race in just a second. Until then, Tunari, maybe you can keep us up to date to anything
I'll
happening.
keep you tuned if something happens. But so far, not much is going on.
I wish we had somebody in the pit lane to talk to right now. We had a charity event a while back, and there was a lot of commentators, and we pretty much had to be there for a good part of the event. So then at some point I just decided to hop into the commentary booth when somebody else was commentating and just play Ted in the pit lane. That was quite fun.
Okay, all boots and mess. 3 seconds, his first penalty, so he won't lose actually places so far with that. But the gaps will change, so we'll see. only 3 DNFs, which is, I mean, not too bad, I'd say.
Okay, and we are back in, so...
For the second time.
Shush, don't tell them.
Yeah.
For the first time now today, we
Argentina
are
going
back.
wide. Kebab won't make the move.
Oh, he wants to, He's right behind him.
Oh, why? Yeah, he doesn't need to rush anything because of the penalties for the other game, but...
Yeah, it definitely looks like he's just staying in a safe position, and then if he gets the chance, I'm sure he'll go past, but he's not going to fight too much for it. Especially with our game also having older tires, he knows he can just stick back for now. Just be careful, and he's not going to catch Christian anyway, let's be real, so he might as well just stay behind.
He's not gonna make like 10 seconds in a lap.
Yeah, exactly. And the last thing Kebab wants here is to take a penalty as well, so...
Yep. I mean, he can take 1 and it's fine, but if he takes 2, then it's,
yeah, exactly.
a problem.
In other news, I think the glitching has been fixed. So that's good. Absolutely huge.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, he's very close now, and he's got the DRS assistance.
That's not enough.
Yeah, he's just gonna stay behind.
Other game there's nothing ERS as well.
Yeah, and that's one thing, Kebab is not using his battery. Very close battle.
Kebab has definitely saved a lot of ERS. He has 95 and other game has 32. So he definitely has the advantage of that front. A bit wide.
I mean, you can tell that Kebab knows the importance of just staying in that slipstream. I'm sure it's gaining him a lot of time. I'm hoping it's not heating up his tires too much. But he doesn't seem to be struggling with that so far.
Yeah.
Seems to be doing quite well, actually, for tire wear. And, I mean, he does have the younger tires, so it shouldn't be too much of a
very close to Shakalaka.
Sure, we'll have a quick look at those two.
Nothing going on so far, but... Oh! Snell going a bit to the grass. And Kebab is still very close to our game, but he's using better now, but nice enough.
Yeah, our gamer almost seems like he's inviting Kebab to take the attempt here, to try go past him and make a mistake.
This is what we talked about, like when you have equal pace, it's so tough to overtake him, even with the DRS and all that.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the best track to just breeze past somebody. You really have to stick it in there to make a move.
Yep.
Oh, Snellenki going for it.
Oh, wait, there's someone spun. Left some is on now.
Yeah, so that's the second one of those two guys. Team No Talent definitely spinning a lot today.
Yeah.
As the team name would imply, I guess, but... Oh, Wesley taking the penalty as well.
3 seconds, now 6.
Well, it seems like he just doesn't have the talent to not take penalties.
Oh, I'll give it wide. He's going wide.
That's very wide. Extremely. Yep. I'm wondering if our gamer is starting to struggle with the tire wear.
Maybe,
he's been going he's going wide a lot.
Our gamer goes to the inside. Kebab.
Oh, is he going for it? No, just having a quick look towards the inside. Decided against it.
Wide. Yellow's
again. Kebab is just staying super careful here throughout the whole lap. He's just
also going for a move on Shakalaka.
Oh yeah, that's looking nice.
Gets done before the chicane.
Wow, beautiful move. Yeah, Shaka just didn't have any battery left. He's already used it up. And Boosted Mess now on the back of Eagle Ghost. I'm not sure what happened here. I like that black, red and gold livery, not because I'm German, but just because it looks nice. I also happen to know that Eagle Ghost is not German. I think he's actually Belgian, so the car will still fit.
You have natural German bias, mate. Oh! Wesley almost going around, but they kept it on the track.
Yeah, we've seen some really nice saves today.
Yeah.
Lots of these people just losing control for a fraction of a second and then just taking it back, keeping it on the track somehow. Really nice to watch.
Multiple guys are now on the penultimate lap of the race. Will Kemba go for the move now? Doesn't seem like he has enough. Will he dive? No. He stays behind.
Yeah, he knows he doesn't have to take the risk. He doesn't want to.
Yep. Yellows again.
That's Wesley.
Yep.
Team No Talent just spinning all day.
Yep. As Christian is already on the final lap. 48 seconds now in front of the game. So
yeah, he can pit 2 more times and he'll still be first.
Yep.
He doesn't even have the chance to pit 2 more times because he's on the last lap now.
Yeah.
Oh, Schnellhenke, by the way, on the back of Wesley now, and Shaka with the chance to take a position back. So Kebab still 2 tenths behind our gamer. I think he's gonna stay behind for the rest of the race now. I don't think he's gonna go for another attempt. He's just gonna keep that 3rd place and then... Nah, I don't think so. I think he's gonna wait for the penalty and then take that podium position.
Yep, seems like it. Definitely.
But now let's talk about this crazy man, Christian, P1. He's just been so dominant throughout the whole qualifying and the whole race. And he's 50 seconds out in front of our gamer.
Yep, we're gonna have to wait almost a full minute before the next guy comes across the line. Oh, is Kemba going for the move? Yes, he is.
Oh, he's trying! He's finally going for it. Our gamer caught by the surprise. Our gamer has used all of his battery and Kebab is just suddenly passed. He's made it. He's saved up all of his battery. Meanwhile, our gamer has used it all trying to defend. But Kebab was never really going for the move. He's only been waiting for that one opportunity and he's made it now. Ocean Chief, Lepson, Schnellhenke, Shaka and Wesley have all made it past the finish line. They've been lapped. But still points for 4 of those guys and Wesley just losing out on it by the end of the race.
P2 are the game at the P3.
Skin Tony is somebody who we really haven't talked much about this race because he's just been so calmly driving his race. Not really fighting a lot, but there he takes his P4 and 12 points go to Skin Tony.
Next one is Eagle Ghost, coming in P5.
And right behind him, Boosted Mess. Oh, Boosted Mess! What's he gonna do? And it's Donuts in the first round of the season. We're already starting with Donuts. He's taking P6 with a lot of penalties and now a lot of donuts as well. What a nice finish to the first race of the season. Beautiful livery. Beautiful, I love it.
Yep, it's quite cool, yeah.
Love the chrome colors.
Yep.
And he is finally going towards the start-finish line. He's gonna finish 6th. Really good race from him as well.
That's
8 points. Wonderful.
Skin Tony didn't dive today from the game.
Yeah, we'll have to see who we want to give the driver of the game to.
It's quite a tough decision actually, I don't know.
Yeah, it really is. A lot of these guys just driving so well. See, I mean, there's an obvious one to go for.
Yeah,
We'll have to say, but
maybe it's actually Skin Tony, like from P11 to P4.
Yeah, and he's just had such a good race throughout. He's just kept it on the track. I think he had one little spin somewhere, but overall just kept it really clean. Just driving his own calm race in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Skin Tony or Christian.
Yeah, well, I think we'll award it to Skin Tony. We're sorry, Christian, we're not gonna give it to you. You were just too fast today. Nobody could even touch you. But still, amazing drive from you as well. Props to your driving today. Not even a single spin as well. Right, and that is the Melbourne race over. First race of the season, no assists tier. And we will be heading towards the interviews now. So drivers, anybody who wants to do an interview, head into the interview channel and we'll pull you in.
Seems to be no one so far.
I also cannot close the game anymore. Interesting.
Oh. Unlucky, mate.
I'm just gonna quit out and try to get back into... Oh. I've just clicked something wrong. No, it's working, it seems. Alright, nobody in the interviews channel so far. Please feel free to add into the interviews. We'll talk to anyone, even if you retired. Maybe Boosted Mess, he's done some donuts. Maybe he can also do an interview for us.
See if someone comes up.
We'll even talk to somebody who didn't race. we'll take Team Chiefs. We'll take anyone. And there we have the first one. Yeah. So we've got one of our podium finishers for today. Our gamer, congrats on that third place.
Thank you, man.
How was the race for you? It was a really nice battle there with Kebab towards the very end. I think you had a really good race start. I was impressed by that. How did the race feel with no assists? Are you used to driving without assists, or was that something new for you?
No, so I only removed like ABS and racing line. So and I had no practice. So like I couldn't push any corner at all. Like I kept braking like a bit earlier and like to stop like myself from locking up every corner. But yeah, the first laps I gambled on a safety car early on because of the chaos with Nana, so I said to go softs early, but I locked up a bit and hit Eagle Ghost and lost a couple of positions at the start, and yeah, I managed to recover hopefully, and yeah, that's my race, I think.
Yeah, it was very fun watching you battle with Kebab at the end there. I think it was also a very clean race just overall from you two guys as well. Of course, you unfortunately with the time penalties there at the end, but I guess it didn't matter with Kebab overtaking you a few laps. No, was the final lap? It was the final lap. So
yeah,
Kebab
it was
taking that position at the very end. How was the fight for you? Let's hear about that.
I had my engineer Samim, so I had the whole fight. I had like 30%. And I could keep Kebab behind me, and I was relaxed. I had the pace on him. But when my engineer told me that he had like 89% ERS and he was saving, I was like, I freaked out a bit, and like I made a mistake. So like, if Kebab can keep up with me with like 90% ERS, I think he had me like any lap he wanted. He could overtake me any lap, but he kept it into the last lap to make it maybe a bit painful for me. Yeah.
Great. So yeah, maybe for the next race, just keep a cool head next time, and maybe you'll be able to keep him behind for a bit longer if you guys encounter each other again. Tunari, do you want to ask him anything, or?
There's not much I want to add. Just congratulations on the podium, man.
Thank you.
All right. So well done, and we'll hope to see you again next week then.
Yeah, I will be here, no problem. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so who are we gonna grab next? There's now a lot of drivers filling up the interviews channel.
They listen.
I think we're gonna grab Kebab next because he was the other guy having that very long fight there at the end of the race, and he did manage to take the position on track. P2 for you, Kebab. How does it feel?
Yeah, pretty good to be honest. Yeah, I feel like it's maybe should have been a P1. Christian's maybe a little bit too fast for this tier in the end, but it is what it is. You know, I'll blame the clowns who run this show. Like the Nana tier, I don't know who it is, but yeah, he's a dick, whoever it is. Yeah, it was a good race. I mean, I had a really good time racing AR Gamer at the end. But honestly, I was just kind of sitting behind him, saving up a lot of ERS for the run in the last lap. It was tricky though, because he was making a lot of mistakes, and I felt as though like I didn't want to take any risks and risk crashing into him or anything like that kind of thing. So I just had to kind of hang back and wait for the opportunity. But Iceman was telling me the entire time as he was crew chief, and he's like, "Don't go for it. Just stay behind him. You don't need to do anything fancy. You've won anyway." And I was like, "Nope. Once I get the final lap, I'm gonna go for it." Like, so I'm glad I got out on track. It was a really good race. But yeah, like I tried to get away from AR Gamer earlier in the race when I overtook him after he when I came out on the hards. Like I overtook him on those, and then I couldn't get away from him. So he kept putting the pressure on and trying to get past. So I kind of like just didn't fight it too hard and stayed in his DRS to try and save up as much battery as I could. And when I noticed that he was out of battery in the last 4 or 5 laps, I just thought, well, I'm going to go for it at some point. I'm just going to bide my time and wait for the right moment. And it worked. Worked well.
Yeah, I think we just talked to our gamer as well, and he seems to have felt a bit like a sitting duck there, just waiting till you can go past. But yeah, still very good drive from you, especially against somebody who's maybe driving a bit erratically. Our gamer not used to driving without ABS, so he was being very careful in some of the corners. I know that's very tricky to drive behind. But yeah, really good drive from you, really good pace today. Maybe with Christian gone next race, you'll be able to win the next one.
Fingers crossed, yeah. I think I've got a good chance of Nana tier, but I mean that's not what this tier is about. Really, it's not about me getting wins. It's about everybody getting the chance to kind of learn with no assists, really, and give it a shot in a nice, easy environment. And yeah, it looks like some guys have done really well today without the no assists, and I'm sure they'll all just improve as time goes on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next week, USA. It's a tough one with no assists, though, USA. So I think some people are going to have some struggles there. But I mean, these 2 races that we've done, Australia and USA, are 2 of the hardest tracks to do no assists on. And the calendar's not very kind for no assists this season. So, but yeah, credit to AR Gamer. He did have a couple of mistakes and things. I think it was a little bit right. But yeah, I just knew what the score was, that he was new to no ABS, and I just gave him plenty of room to race. But yeah, it was a lot of fun in the end. I mean, it wasn't easy to stay with him. I had to be on the ball, but I had the feeling that maybe I could have passed him like 3 or 4 or 5 times, something like that kind of thing. But then I didn't know whether I could get away, so I thought if I do it on the last lap, there's no chance he can fight back. So worked well.
All right, so congrats on that, and we'll just move on because there's a few more drivers now in the interviews channel, and we'll just grab the next ones. Thank you for joining us.
No worries. Speak to you guys later. Bye-bye.
See you.
Okay, I want to grab Boosted Mess next. Let's get him in here.
Yep, let's get it.
Oh, hello, Boosted Mess. We've grabbed you. We've grabbed you in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, but I'll forgive you guys.
Well, amazing race from you today. You seem to have kept a very calm head, and P6 there at the end. I think really good for you. Of course, you've been a no assist driver for a while now, so we can't really applaud you for that. But still, really solid result from you. Really good pace today. How did it feel?
Yeah, it was really fun. I really enjoyed that. I mean, I kind of screwed myself up at the start. I think I was just too excited, so slipped off the clutch and went early. But yeah, once the drive-through was out of the way, it didn't feel too bad and kind of just settled into it. The thing that I've been trying to take away, because I've been doing, even though I'm a slow boy, I've been doing tier 1 instead of tier 2 as well. And all I've been doing is just focusing on just trying to stay consistent, stop spinning, stop getting damaged, just be consistent the whole time, because last season it was just plagued with contact with other drivers, contact with a wall, unnecessary spins, and it gets to a point, I don't think I'd ever properly rage quit, but I can't have been that far away from it. So yeah, this season with the, like say, running in the tier 1 and running in the Nana tier, like I've kind of said to myself, no pressure, just focus on being clean again and just kind of take a step back and get back to being consistent and then worry about pace again. And it seems to be kind of paying off so far, which is nice.
Yeah, absolutely. I gotta admit, I do know that feeling as well, that point where you just almost don't feel like racing because you just keep making mistakes. So very important to keep that cool head and just to have fun with driving. So, and I mean, like you see, the results do come from themselves because everybody else did spin a lot today. So just keeping it on track was the right way to go today.
I must say though, despite all the spins and that, credit to people not, DNFing and stuff from it. I mean, the Tier 1 race was quite a bit more carnage than this race was. I mean, I suppose there was a slightly fuller grid in Tier 1, but even still, I expected, some of the guys that are turning off a lot of the assists and trying that for the first time to have a bit more trouble, but hats off to them all. Their pace was actually still really good, even without the assists.
All right then. Definitely agree with you. We'll see. Maybe you can. I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe we can take something away from this race, especially all the other drivers, like you said, improving without the assists. As time goes on, I think they're going to be getting quicker. So you need to stay on your toes, keep practicing, and we'll see you out in front a few more times, I think.
Yeah, I mean, our main rivalry is probably most likely going to be against Team Old Spice, so Ocean Chief and Shell. That's usually the rivalry, isn't it? Me and Shaq versus those two guys. So we're a point up so far, I think, if my maths is correct. So hopefully we can keep that going for a bit. And and Jesus Christ, Kebab as well. Hats off to Kebab, P2. Sorry, I didn't actually expect that from him, but he's been pumping in the hours and stuff recently. So on the mini map, I was watching the mini map, and it looks like him and AR Gamer are having quite the fight. So I'm definitely gonna have to watch the official stream back and see that. It looked really good.
Yeah. Okay. So we're definitely excited to see you again next week, and to follow that team battle as well between Old Spice and Booster Laka. I love those team names, and I also really love your livery. I've gotta say it. Your chrome colors, really amazing.
I can't take any credit for that. I've been so busy the last few days, so that's all Shaq's work.
Right.
So
we'll just take we'll just tell Shaka then, because we're gonna pull him in a second. All right. Thanks for joining us in the interview, and see you next week.
Yeah. Thanks very much, man. We'll see you next week.
Yep. See you.
Alright, and I think we'll wrap it up soon, so we're just gonna grab Eagle Ghost and Shakalaka together. Those two guys have been driving around the midfield, I think, for most of the race. But here we have them, both Eagle Ghost and Shakalaka. Pretty good races from you, I think a bit mixed for both of you. Shaka especially, I think you're gonna have to ask Tunari what that was, because he cursed you a few times in that race. What happened?
Really? Well, for me, what happens is I spawn 3 times by myself. Basically, out of exits of corners, I just, too eager to show some pace and spawn. But at least I didn't DNF, so I'm happy with that. But it was scary spins, really scary.
I can take fault for the spins because I think like 2 out of 3 times I was spectating you while you spun. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, qualifying as well, I think, right?
I think quite a few guys actually.
Yeah, now, but it's cool. Then I have something to watch after in the stream. It's good. It's good. Nah, I was just actually too over motivated. I felt I had decent pace in this race, in this track. So I was just trying too much, and the back end was a bit loose on my setup. So that cost me. It cost me quite a few positions. I think I would have ended a bit farther ahead. But at least we got both cars in the points, so I'm happy with that. Boosted did a good job with the drive-through for what was it? The start? No, he jumped the start, I think. Yeah. So that was great. That he got it to P6. That's pretty good. Yeah. So I'm happy.
Yeah, bit of a shame for your race, especially if you felt like you had the pace, but just something to take away for the next one. Even if you have the pace, just keep a cool head, and you can be as far up as Boosted Mess, I'm sure, because you do have the pace as well. So just stay calm, and the points will just come in, because everybody else is spinning as well. Everybody just getting used to driving without the assists, and you can just go right.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I drive without assist for a long time, so I shouldn't be doing this, but I just got weaker. But the thing is, the racing was really good from all the guys, you know. So
yeah, it was very clean.
You just feel nice racing, you know. Even I made my mistakes, but like it's not the same when you have some dirty drivers or anything like that. So it was a very good race, even if my race wasn't so good. So I enjoyed that.
Yeah, we're definitely happy to see that. It wasn't carnage. It was very, very clean racing between everybody, very respectful, and that's just always great. Also, Shaka, I gotta say, really good job on the livery. I tried to tell it to Boosted Mess, but he said that was all you. So nice chrome colors. I like it.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I think it looks cool. Huh?
Yeah. All right. I think we're gonna. We're gonna move on to Eagle Ghost now, because the interviews have been going for a while now. Eagle Ghost. Also a bit bit of a mixed race for you as well. I think I felt like you could have done better in that race.
Yeah, I had exactly same feeling. Just the same story like Shaka. I spun like 3 times, and yeah, my pace was really good, but yeah, I had a lack in practicing. But I'm gonna blame it on you distracting me with joining the lobby, leaving the lobby, joining the lobby.
Oh, yeah, of course. You only spam when I did that.
Is it? Yeah.
No, I don't. I have no clue, but we'll just blame it on me. I'm sure that's fine. We've blamed Chaka's spins on Tunari. I think it's just fair if you can spin if you can blame yours on somebody as well. So yeah, maybe just need a bit more practice then for the next one. There were a few drivers today who I felt could have used a bit more practice. So maybe if you do practice a bit longer, then you have a chance to beat those guys.
Yeah, I only practiced like 30 minutes before the race.
Oh God.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of time.
Now I'm scared for the next race.
But don't expect the pace from me like Christian or something. Not at all. It's just like the fast right-hander in Sector 2. That curb was just deadly. And also in qualifying, I spun 2 times there or something, and in the race also 2 or 3. Yeah, that curb just killed my race. Otherwise, I maybe could have fight with AR Gamer and Kebab, I guess. But yeah, we'll see next week.
Talking off next week, how do you feel about the US track? How's that one for you?
Never raced it before on this game, so I have no idea what to say about it, but
yeah, sounds like you're gonna have to do a lot of practice then.
Again.
I'm excited to see how much faster you can go next week then.
Not a lot, but
I'm sure there is a bit more pace in there. I'm sure. I saw it in a few laps that you did. So
yeah,
I'm sure you can get there.
I don't really win a lot of pace with practice, but more consistency.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. Consistency is what you need in this tier. I'm pretty sure Christian's gonna get kicked out, and then after that, it's gonna be Kebab and our gamer. Those guys who are you gonna I can't talk today. It's gonna be those guys who you're gonna be fighting at the front. So if you are as fast as them and you're also consistent, then potentially just some podium finishes in there.
Yeah, I hope so, because in last season I also raced with no assists. I only used the racing line in the rain, but all the other races I just used no racing line, no assists, and I didn't even spin that much in the last season. So yeah, and I also missed my teammate that Benz, but he was sick today, so unfortunately he couldn't join. But hopefully we can fight for the constructors next race for this season.
yeah, we're definitely gonna be excited to have a look at that. How you two are gonna be coming on next season? No, not next season. Next week in the US race. All right. So thanks, Igor Ghost. Thanks, Shaka, for joining us in the interviews.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the best for the next one.
Thank you, you too, bro.
Okay, that is the end, I think, for the first Grand Prix of the No Assist tier here in Melbourne.
Race now done.
Yeah, absolutely. And how was the commentating for you, by the way? You're new to it, so did you have fun here in the commentary booth with me today?
It was decent, yeah, quite decent. Sadly, the race wasn't that action-packed, but
yeah, there was really big gaps between the drivers today. I think that's something I'm excited for towards the end of the season. Once these drivers get a bit more confident in the cars, I think there's going to be a bit more action between the drivers as well.
Yep. Eventually, yeah.
Alright, so with that, I'm very happy to have had you all watching the race today. And be sure to come back again next week for the No Assist tier. Also come back on Wednesday and Thursday for tier 1 and 2. They're going to be racing the same track. We're going to be racing in Austin next week.
Thursday and Friday.
Or was it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was on Wednesday and Thursday, I think.
Okay, Thursday and Friday, I'm sorry, it's gonna be in the end screen as well, so make sure to read that instead of listening to me. But apart from that, very fun race today, not that much action, but it was nice watching these drivers get used to their cars. Lots of spins today, let's hope that we won't have as many next week. It was definitely enjoyable to watch anyway, and we're excited for next week then. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!